Hi, my name is Terry Kuntz. I've been coaching softball since the early 1990s. I've been involved in all level of play from the beginning to the most elite. And with my technique, they have all gained exit velocity and power. Most softball players are being taught a technique where they finish with both hands on the bat over their shoulder. This provides an unnecessary launch angle on their shoulder through the strike zone. Plus, they have a tendency to roll their wrist and pull their head. Also, when they start facing more elite pitchers, they will not be able to make consistent contact. With my technique, you are level and longer through the strike zone. You cannot roll your wrist, you can't pull your head, and you'll absolutely gain power. Now, it is our job as parents, coaches, and trainers to put our athletes in the best position to win. And by applying my technique, you will reach your maximum velocity. Step 1, eye dominance. When I first get a new student in my cage, what I do is I determine whether they're left or right eye dominant. This is easy to do. You will simply have them hold their hands up like this, look through the hole with both eyes open. Have them shut their left eye. If they're still able to see the object, they're right eye dominant. If not, they're left eye dominant. Now this is important. It will determine whether you have an even or open stance. You must see the ball right out of the pitcher's hand with your dominant eye. Step 2, extension with the arms. Keep in mind, people thought the world was flat until Columbus sailed around it. You've been told most of the time, keep both hands on your bat. You will lose power. This is true to a point. You must have both hands on the bat on contact. But with my technique, after contact, you will continue to push through the strike zone to the pitcher. You will actually use your strength from your forearm down to your fingertips. With the other technique, you do not use that. You will drag through the strike zone, not utilizing your power here. When my hitters first come in the cage, I tell them to visualize throwing a dart at the pitcher. This will simulate the push. Usually it takes maybe 10 to 15 practice swings until they get used to this technique. Step 3, the importance of their head. I talk to my girls about going shoulder to shoulder. Their chin must be on their front shoulder and it must end on their back shoulder. But you must actually turn your head just approximately 3 to 4 inches. What this will actually do, it will start your hands. You need your hands to be moving before your shoulder opens to apply more force to the ball. Also, it will guarantee that you're watching the ball directly on contact. You're not watching the ball peripheral vision. Step 4, I work on the load. Typically, most of my new students will come in where they'll have a wide stance, and when they swing the bat, they turn and push. When you push, it takes your nose out of hitting position. Hitting position will be directly over your back knee. So what I do to utilize direct force to the ball, your body weight, I have them shorten up to where their feet are approximately 10 inches apart. I have them open up their stance to ensure that their dominant eye will pick the ball up right out of the pitcher's hand. When the pitcher goes into their windup, I have them slowly go back, cross their knees, and then reach to the ball. When I say reach, you must keep your nose over the hitting knee. So when the ball is pitched, you will spin to the ball. You must keep the weight of your body on the ball of your little toe. By doing this, it will ensure that your nose is over your direct knee, and it will, when you close your hips completely, with the weight of your body on the ball of your little toe, it will maximize all power in your hips. Step 5, diaphragm. Not a lot of hitting coaches talk about the power of diaphragm, but it's used in karate, it's used in weightlifting, it's used in tennis. This really works. When done correctly, you gain 1 to 2 miles an hour exit velocity. To do this technique, when the pitcher gets ready to go into the lineup, you fill your lungs only halfway with air. When on contact, you will blow out from the diaphragm, and this will maximize your exit velocity. Step 6, front foot moves first. So after completion of your swing, your front foot needs to move first before your back foot. What this does is ensures you as a hitter that your weight is in a proper position, nose over hitting position, weight will be back. And it will guarantee that you complete your swing before you start to run the first. It's very important to hit off the tee with my technique. To create the perfect swing, you must have your front foot land exactly even with the stick. If not, you land a little bit behind, you will roll around the ball. If you land a little bit in front, you will push the ball. To create the perfect swing, you must put your foot down completely even with a stick to hit the ball up the middle. That will maximize your exit velocity. By applying my technique, I guarantee you too will reach your maximum velocity.